What up, though? This Chill, HTP, Cashville, Tennessee artist, man. I'm at AE University. This is my official AE interview. Straight like that. Let's go.
Yo, it's Jesus Escobar, aka Birthday.
What's good, man? It's your boy, Lil Company, man.
Hey, man, believe. My man, it's your boy Gabriel Avery. Hit the bell, subscribe, share, post, do anything
Chill, HTP, man. The HTP. Well, first of all, I got chill because I really just be chilling. That's just me. My personality, that's who I am. I've been had that name since I was probably about 15, 16 years old. It came from Chilly Willy to Chill Will to all kind of shit, you know what I'm saying? But it landed on chill, really, man, because I mainly just be chilling. That's what people call me, chill. So the HTP really came from me Googling chill, man. I Googled chill some years ago, like 2009, and it was other niggas or other rappers named Chill. So, and I'm not one that want to make up a new rap name or come with something like that, so I just came with, you know what, I'm going to put the HTP on mine. I came with the HTP really because in a couple of my verses, I noticed that I said chill, hottest thing popping, or I said hottest thing popping, something like that. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stick with that. I ran with that like that. So it's chill, chill HTP. The HTP stands for hottest thing popping, man. So when you hear that, you know what the fuck going on, man. Chill HTP, ain't no other nigga named Chill HTP but me. Cashville, you know what the fuck going on.
So Cashville, we talking about Nashville, right?
Right, Nashville,
so
Tennessee.
give me an idea of what it was like in your younger years. You know, as a young person, even before music came involved, right? What was your environment like? You know, what were some of the things you faced, you dealt with, you struggled with, and like developed you as a young adult?
Well, shit, I grew up in a single parent household. First of all, my daddy was locked up 30 years straight. You know, he did 30 years. He got locked up in '86. My mama just raised me and my son. She was into the drug life. You know what I'm saying? She did drugs, sold drugs. So I grew up around drugs. That's really why I came with the whole position with intent on my album cover. All my charges that I ever caught was drug charges, you know. But me growing up, I was already kind of grew up around drug activity, so to speak. So my growing up was like any other hood area, or hood nigga, or whoever done experienced what I've been through, you know, just growing up a single parent, not having too much, but having enough to get by, addicted to drugs. I started smoking weed when I was about 13, 14 years old, been smoking. I don't do shit else, smoke. I done popped a couple of HP or some shit like that, but nothing major. But me growing up was just like in the typical hood guy, man, you know, seen a lot of street shit, did a lot of street shit. My mama ended up dying on me in 2007. So, you know, she been gone for a while now. It's just been me. So I just been kind of holding it down on my own, and taking care of my kids, you know. So yeah, my upbringing was kind of rough, but it was all right. It made me who I am today, so It is what it is.
Do you feel like that environment, the upbringing, did that shape your music at all? Does the pain you went through?
That's really what I talk about on my music. It's really like I really never planned on being a rapper. You know, when I was growing up, I listened to a whole lot of music, listened to a lot of rap, a lot of artists, too many to name, but I never really planned on being a rapper. One day I just one of my homeboys was into it. He was like, man, let's write a song. You know, we were just bullshitting going to school and we would just write a verse or something. But when I write my music, it's always something that I just went through or something that just happened, or, you know, it's almost like therapy to me, you know what I'm saying? Like I might have an incident or a problem with somebody now, or whenever the case may took place or whatever, but I might have a problem with somebody, and then next thing you know, instead of me talking about it, if I don't have a counselor, a mother, or a big brother, somebody to talk to, then I kind of go write it down on their page. So most of my music is always 100% me, authentic, just my life story. So that's kind of how I escape whatever I'm going through, just through my music. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
For an audience member, someone who may not be familiar with your music, how would you describe your sound, the influences that you had as an artist, and the message you have with your music? How would you define that?
I would define mine as pure, authentic, raw, uncut, give it to you straight music. You know, I rarely do punchlines. I really want to give it to you direct. You're going to know exactly what's going on. You know, it's just the real deal, the real me. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of separate me from anybody else. I can't talk about it unless I done been through it or I'm going through it myself. You know, I can talk about what somebody else done went through, but it'll be more better if it's just my own personal experiences. So my music is just my own personal experiences and shit I went through. Yeah.
Well, you've mentioned authentic, the word, a few times,
Yeah,
right?
for
That means a
sure.
lot to you. That word has power to you, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Define authentic, okay? What does authentic mean to you? And then I see you have an AE chain on, right? So
Yeah.
talk to me about your relationship and the backstory behind Authentic Empire, you know, and how that pertains to you.
Well, authentic to me is really just being real, just something that's not a gimmick, you know, it's just something that's just raw, the realness. My relationship with Authentic Empire really started in 2020, last year, right during the whole pandemic or whatnot. But one day I was just on my internet, man, and I seen and I was in a car actually, and I seen Boom Man post some shit saying any artist want to sign up for the live review, you know, submit your song, pay a little $30 or whatever it is, pay 50, skip the line, all this old shit. So I'm like, I'm riding in my car, so I'm gonna try this shit, just on some bullshit. I sent the song in, paid the money to skip the line. So when they finally did the live interview, me and my old lady sitting in the room, just look, we waiting on him to get to my song, see what kind of feedback he gonna give me. When he got to it, obviously he heard what he liked, man, and he said he wouldn't mind me, man, you know, and getting to hear some more music or whatnot, you know, just kind of went from there. So I just kind of like, okay. It's kind of, you know, I just took it for what it is, and I waited a minute, I talked to my homeboys or whatnot, and I said, fuck it, I'm gonna go ahead and set up a little meeting and get down there and go see him and see what he talking about, man. So really that's how it came about. I ended up coming down here last year, set up a meeting, and just so happened right when we did that, one of his artists on the roster was Fujano. But as soon as I locked in with him, Fujano ended up signing with 1017. So it was like a win on my end because I actually had him finna get on one of my songs, and then he ended up signing with 1017. So it was like perfect timing on my end to kind of, you know, make it go up. But other than that, that's how I came with our A&E last year, man. Authentic Empire, man. Shout out to Boom, man. He been all the way 100 with me thus far. So, you know, we still building, we still working. So, yeah.
That's dope. That's dope, man.
Yeah.
So HTP, is that your own label? Is that something that you want to create yourself, or is that more just your
actually, I got
name?
the label I would be running with would be GTG Entertainment. I say 484 a lot. So GTG is Get That Guac, which guac is spelled Guac like guacamole. So it's GTG. But I say 484. The 484 is if you was texting GTG with a touch phone or whatever, you know, with a flip phone, old school phone, you would have to type 484. So I say that a lot. So if people ever get it confused, that's what it is, 484. But HTP is really just like I said, it's just another part of my name, because I didn't want to go back and rechange my name or, you know, do some extra shit, come up with some kind of rap name, and that ain't something I wanted to do. Everybody know me from Chill, so that's why I kind of want to stick with Chill. So to make mine unique, I just put the HTP on the end of it, so it's Chill HTP. So it's how this thing popping, so they can run with that however they want to run with it. Some people call me HTP and leave the Chill off, you know, it's just whatever, however they see fit, let's go.
That's real.
Yeah,
That's real.
yeah.
When you were a young artist coming up, what gave you the inspiration to start taking music seriously? At what point did you realize like music was something that you wanted to passionately pursue and make an involvement in your life?
Man, I really just kind of came with that probably like 2 years ago, maybe. I started rapping probably at least about 15 years ago. I used to do it, and it was just kind of like for fun, you know what I'm saying? I used to just do it. I never really took it as serious. I just knew I had a talent for it and I can do it. I didn't never really know or try to push as far as I could until like recently, when I'm really seeing that it's real money to be made with it. Like I really can utilize and do something with it and get somewhere, especially once I notice how many people that kind of like my music. So it ain't like I'm just putting some bullshit together and people kind of like, you all right, you sorry, you know, whatever, just kind of busting it out. Like people really like it. If you listen to it, then you like it. So with that being said, about 2 years ago, man, it was like, okay, let's go ahead and lock in, man, because we getting older. I got kids. I'm trying to, you know, build something and get something going. So about 2 years ago, try to go and put the gas on it, try to make it happen. Yeah.
Find something a little bit more sustainable too, right? So
and that's what kind of led me to coming to A&E and linking up with Boom, man. You know, so yeah, all of it makes sense. And now each step led up to right now. So yeah. So I say about 2 years ago, I started taking it a little bit more serious.
Okay.
Yeah.
And let's say like in 5 years rolls around, right? That gives you enough time to really go hard with the music, make something pop, find some traction. Where do you see your career? Are you still pursuing music, or have you branched off to other ventures in the world?
I got some other businesses and stuff that I got invested in. You know, as far as now, like I just never, like I said, I never really kind of aspired to be a rapper, just like it. Even although I've been rapping, I just never really knew exactly what it was gonna do or if I was gonna keep on going with it or whatnot. But yeah, so besides me rapping, I see me having the businesses. I got an aeration and seeding business with my cousin. I'm doing cleaning services, whatever I can get my hands on is profitable. I'm with it, the legit way anyway. Yeah, so yeah, so yeah, 5 years from now, yeah, I can see me still kind of probably dealing with music in some kind of way, maybe. Even if I ain't rapping, I still might be around. I might have a label. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So.
Right.
Yeah.
You definitely strike me as like a person with a passion, a hustle. You know, you definitely have a natural hustle. Now, is that something that has led your career? Do you feel like that's what's going to make you successful in the music side? Is the hustle, the desire to succeed?
Yeah, that's what you just the desire to succeed. Exactly. I think I'm hella motivated, man. I'm self-motivated. I never really needed anybody to kind of push me, although it's helpful, but I be hella self-motivated. That's one of my strengths, man. Like I'm scared to be a failure. You know what I'm saying? If anything, if I'm scared of something, it's just me failing. Man, a failure to me is me not being able to provide for my kids, my family. Just all way down and out, can't do shit, can't help out, can't pay bills, you know, whatever the case may be. So to keep from that, I'm hella motivated on going. So yeah, to answer your question, I think it will help me with the music because I want to do something. And once I set my mind on something, I tend to make it happen.
And you've mentioned your kids a few times, right? So you're a family man.
For sure.
So generational wealth, let's say, like that's something that's a big goal for you.
For sure. Yeah.
For a young person, a young entrepreneur, a young artist, literally anything for this audience to be watching, right? What is some advice based off of your careers? Not even just in music, just in general, as an entrepreneur. What is some advice that you can offer a young person to watch this video to maybe give them a boost to create their own version of generational wealth? How does a person create generational wealth in your mind?
Find you something that you like to do, man, and find your niche or whatever it is and go for it. Like, don't stop. You're going to have obstacles and you're going to have problems and everything that come your way. You just got to feed off of it. Me, personally, I feed off of it. So when my mama died and when my daddy died or when I have tragic situations or whatnot, I let that use it. I use it to motivate me. It's like fuel to my fire. So I would say find you something that you're passionate about doing or something that you can lock in with and keep going. Don't stop. You know, you got to keep going, you know, and it's going to be tests. God is real, the devil is real. If that's the case, then you know the devil going to test you. So with that being said, just keep pushing. Like, don't stop for nothing. You know, just keep going. But definitely do your research on whatever you're doing and just try to be the best you. Treat others how you want to be treated. They go a long way, building the right, proper relationships with people, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely just keep going no matter what happens. Find something you want to do and go for it. Don't stop.
What would you consider is the most life-altering moment in your life where you really had to make a change? Do you have a story involved with that?
Yeah, when my mama died. Yeah. When she died, it was like, I met your mama, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it was just me and her, you know what I'm saying, growing up. So me, her, and I got a little brother on her side, so she only had 2 kids, me and my little brother. So when she passed, it was like, I was by myself, you know what I'm saying? Dad already locked up. I ain't never know him. I ain't know his side of the family like it. And a lot more people in my immediate family that I grew up, like my grandmamas and uncles, they had passed too. So when she died, it was like, okay, it was a wake up, like, man, hold on, what am I gonna do? You know? And at that time, I was staying with one of my kids' mother. And she actually told me one day, get my shit and get out. So, you know, normally, when you go through some shit like that, the first thing you're gonna do is go back to your mama. You're gonna go home. All right, you put me out, whatever, I'm finna go home. I go over my mama's house or whatever the fuck I need to do. But at that point, I couldn't go. That's when it hit me like, oh shit, I can't go home. So you know, what I'm gonna do. So at that point, it was like, all right, I got to man up. I got to take a couple steps up and make some shit happen. So that was the change on me right there, just to step up and take care of my kids and make sure I provide for them. I'm always here for them, you know. Yeah, that's pretty much what that is.
So what about keeping it in the world of you know your life? What is what is a chill story that you have to tell people? You know, like maybe the funniest story, maybe one of the greatest moments of your life. Like do you have a story that's like a chill story that everyone that knows you knows that's the story you go to, your go-to chill story?
Hell no, I don't got one, man. But I can tell you some funny. I can tell you some shit that happened to me, man. And I'll tell them all, and they probably don't be believed. So, well, I mean, if you know me, you know I'm telling the truth. But I got my dick sucked on the airplane, man. First time on the airplane, man. That's one of my stories, man. I flew to Vegas, man. And on the way back from Vegas, my first time going down there on the plane and all. So on my way back, long story short, man, I ended up sitting beside this girl, man, and it was just me and her right there. And she ended up, what they say, she asked me, do I want to join the Mile High Club? And at that point, I didn't even know what the fuck it was. I'm like, what is that? I'm like, what you mean by that? She said,
You're like, is she trying to sell me on some
like,
shit?
What the hell? What the fuck you mean? I don't even know what this is. I ain't never heard of it, you know, up to this point. And she said, that's when I take you in that bathroom and fuck your brains out. I'm like, damn. So, but long story short, I had no rubber. We ain't never do that, but she did dome me up on the airplane, man. So my first time on the plane, I'll never forget that. Shout out to her, whoever you is. She know who I am. Straight up.
So, do you feel like you are naturally good with the female fan base? Let's call it like that. Are you a suave guy? Like how?
I'm just really me, man. You know, I never tried to be more than what I am. You know what I'm saying? Like even when I'm around a female, I just be me. I don't try too hard. I'm not trying to seek her attention. I just be me. So any female I done came encounter with or been around, whoever done hung around me, whoever I done had dealings with, they just naturally fuck with me because I'm just one of them type of people, man. You know what I'm saying? Just a real good, authentic type of dude, man. I ain't got no ulterior motives on shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if you want to fuck, we can fuck. If you don't want to, then fuck it.
Then
it's like
fuck
one
it.
of them. Like, yeah, it's all good, you know. We just go get something to eat and I'll drop you off or whatever fuck you want. You know what I'm saying? I'm just one of them type of dudes, so, you know, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. That's real. I can definitely tell that's real, bro.
Yeah.
So let's talk about your music a little bit more, right? So what are some things that you've worked on recently that have been motivating to you? You know, do you have a couple projects that came out or singles?
Yeah. The last project I just dropped was Possession with Intent. And that go back to, the title of that even go back to what I was saying about my charges and whatnot. So, because some people ask me why did I title it that? And that's because if you ever look up my record, then that's really all I got is Possession with Intent. I don't have no theft, no robbery, no nothing else, just Possession with Intent. So with that being said, I kind of just took that and flipped it with my music. I got Possession with Intent to distribute this music. You know what I'm saying? So the last one I just dropped was Possession with Intent. I got Fujiano on there, Catching the Play. That was the first single I dropped, which was last year. And that did pretty good, man. That's what kind of kept me locked in, because I'm like, okay, I'm getting a little step closer here. You know, I can see some growth coming in. But yeah, so it's definitely Possession with Intent, man. If they ain't checked that out, go check it out. It's on all platforms. Chill, HTP, Possession with Intent. But other than that, I got like I said, I got the Catching the Play with Fujiano, and I just dropped one called What You Doing Tonight, which is a female song. So a lot of female, I don't think it's a female that heard it that don't like it. So it's definitely a good song. Even a lot of guys like it because it's just one of them songs you would put on when you get a female or you get in a car or something. It's just one of them go-tos. So yeah, Possession with Intent though.
Definitely got to look out for that one.
Yeah.
What are some things that you have on the horizon that you're looking forward to getting started or working on in the music world?
Well, next I'm finna drop the Possession with Intent Schedule 2. So that's what I'm working on now. And on that one, I got some big name producers on. I got Zaytoven on that one. I got like 2 or 3 beats from Zaytoven. All of them might not be on the next album, but definitely 1 or 2 of them. I'm gonna have a couple A&E artists on there, you know, and I might even get another big name feature. Some I just don't know yet, but right now everything in the making right now. So yeah, Possession with Intent Schedule 2 is what we're working on right now.
How can people find you on social media, and like how important to you would you say is social media to an artist?
It's important. It's very important. And I'm learning that as I go. It's definitely very important, especially me being not the, social media type of guy that just run the social media and show everything, what I eat, what I wearing, I ain't that type of guy, but it's definitely important if you're gonna be an artist. I do know that. And they can follow me on Instagram, chill_HTP. You can do that right now, chill_HTP on Instagram. And we can lock it in, follow me. But yeah, it's important for sure though.
And if they're not seeing your, the meals you eat every day or the shoes you wear, on a given day, what are they seeing on your social media? What can they expect?
They can expect to see me and follow my progress, follow my work. They might even see my kids. I still posting pictures of me and my kids doing something. They'll definitely get to hear new music. They'll hear exclusive verses or whatever I post. I put verses up here and there all the time, like once or twice a week maybe. And just be able to follow me and see what I got going on. I always keep it updated on what's going on. I might not show you what I ate today, but you might see what I got on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
Follow me. If you don't follow me now, go follow me now. Chill_HTP on Instagram. You would not be disappointed. If you don't like my music, I will buy it back. Just follow me, check me out, man, and you know what I'm saying? And, it's really all I can give, man. Just follow me, man. Shit. I'm gonna lead you the right way. It ain't gonna be no bullshit. It's all the way authentic shit, man, so yeah. Stay tuned with what I got going on. Follow the movement, man. I shout out to everybody who I already do. Shout out to everybody who done bought my music. Shout out to everybody who supported. Shout out to everybody who looking right now. If you fuck with me, then fuck with me. Show me something. Let's go.
That's it. Hey, Chill HTP, the first artist with a money back guarantee.
For sure. You run it back. If you don't like it, I can give your shit back. Chill HTP. I appreciate y'all for watching my official AE interview. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment to AE Universal YouTube channel. Let's go.